Welcome back to This Just In, the buzz-free headlines of the last week, brought to you by the Sober Curator. This is the only segment of the week where we spill tea without spilling drinks.
And today, wait for it, we're talking prayer upgrades, messy memoirs, Presley family pain, podcasts for your sober commute, and nonprofits that actually know what to do with your donations. Then, if that wasn't enough, we'll toast to the Queen, Davina McCall, cover a man who, yes, took a Barbie Jeep joyride on the highway, interesting, and close it all off with the sober events you need to crash.
And today's episode is brought to you by our very fake sponsor of the week, Unsolicited Advice-Proof Earbuds, now with judgment-canceling technology.
Because sometimes the loudest thing in recovery is other people's opinions. No kidding, I gotta get myself some of those.
And now for the top 5 buzz-free headlines of the last week. How do you feel about the Serenity Prayer? Here are 10 Serenity Prayer alternatives. If God grant me the serenity makes you itch like a polyester in August, the Sober Curator's got backup mantras just for you. This piece offers 10 alternative prayers, meditations, and affirmations to keep you grounded when the word serenity feels like a lie.
Because sometimes you don't want serenity. You just want patience while the Wi-Fi reconnects, right? And coming in at number 2, My Fair Junkie by Amy Dresner. Amy Dresner's memoir is messy, raw, and hilarious. Basically, like if Dorothy Parker went to rehab. It's a ride through addiction, recovery, and finding yourself in the wreckage, all told with zero sugarcoating, which we love.
It's like Eat, Pray, Love if pray was replaced with probation officer. Next up, we've got From Here to the Great Unknown by Lisa Marie Presley and Riley Keough. This mother-daughter memoir dives deep into family addiction, trauma, and the struggle for healing across generations. Lisa Marie's raw honesty and Riley's perspective show how recovery doesn't just change one life, it can rewrite a whole family's story.
Elvis left the building, but the trauma stayed. That's a real talk. And coming up next, Navigating Sobriety, the best drug addiction recovery podcast. We love it. Are you sick of true crime and MLM scams in your earbuds? We are too. This list of recovery podcasts has you covered. Whether you want inspiration, tools, or just voices that get it, these pods are the Netflix queue for your eardrums.
And bonus, no creepy sponsored by wine ads halfway through. Next up, we have our Pay It Forward, the Sober Curator's Recovery Nonprofit Resource Guide. This roundup highlights nonprofits actually doing the work in recovery spaces. Instead of doom scrolling, you can doom donate. Think shelters, treatment scholarships, and organizations putting boots on the ground where it counts.
Translation, receipts that feel better than retail therapy.
And now for the Sober Sip Spotlight Celebrity of the Week. This week's Sober Celeb shout out goes to Davina McCall. She got clean at 25, left booze and drugs in the dust, and built an entire career in British TV and fitness. She's proof that recovery glow-ups are real. You don't get to be UK's queen of abs if you're still nursing pints.
Nope, you don't. Davina went from party girl to Peloton queen. If that's not evolution, I don't know what is.
And now for our buzz-free Breaking Weird segment of the week. Here's the headline, folks. Man gets arrested driving pink Jeep toy on highway. A grown man, implying an adult, took a hot pink Power Wheels Jeep onto a real highway before police pulled him over. He laughed the whole way through his arrest like it was a parade float. Sir, you are one DUI away from starring in Fast and the Curious.
And I bet Barbie didn't co-sign the insurance.
And now for the top 5 sober events in the coming week. We've got the Here Queer Sober Roundup in New York, Friday through Sunday, September 26, 27, and 28. It's Pride vibes with no hangover. Think glitter, meetings, and drag bingo, baby.
Oh, I'm in for that one. And if you're in El Paso on Saturday, September 27th, check out the Stop the Shuffle screening, because nothing says Saturday night like crying in a film festival lobby.
Next up, it's the Sober AF Entertainment Tailgate. WSU Cougars versus CSU Rams. It's in Fort Collins, Colorado. Also on Saturday, September 27th. Football without beer showers? Revolutionary. Go Cougs!
And on September 27th, which is a Saturday in Oceanside, check out the 4th annual Comedy for Sobriety show, because the only thing better than laughing at yourself is not blacking out after, if you know what I mean. And I actually want to announce the next one too, Alysse, if that's okay, because it's pretty exciting if you catch my drift. So in Seattle, Washington on Saturday, September 27th, check out the Awaken the Flame, an erotic blueprint immersive. Yes, Seattle's serving sober tantra, because why just awaken spirituality when you can awaken everything?
Thank you for that, T-Boog. Be sure to frequently check out our sober events and sober retreats calendars for events like these and so many more, coast to coast and around the world. Don't see any near you? Maybe this is your sign to get a group of people together and create one. Remember, the opposite of addiction is connection.
It sure is. And that's all the buzz-free news fit to giggle at. This is T-Boog, and I'm off to test drive a Barbie Jeep, but maybe legally.
And I'm Alysse Bryson, reminding you, getting sober matters, staying sober matters more. And keeping your power wheels off the freeway, I think that matters the most. See you next time.